Good day, grade 7 students. So, I'm Miss Aika, your math tutor. So, for today's discussion, we are going to discuss the operations on rational numbers. So, the first one is the addition and subtraction. So, in addition and subtraction, we are going to do two methods. So, the first one is when the rational numbers have the same denominators, or what we call the similar fraction. The second one is the use of the similar fraction where denominators are not the same. For the first example, we have 1/8 plus 3/8. So as you can see, their denominators are the same. So if the denominators are the same, you are just going to add or subtract depending on the operation that is given. So we are just going to add the numerators, then we will just copy the denominator. So we have 1 plus 3 over 8. So 1 plus 3 is 4. Copy the denominator 8. So tingnan natin yung sum, which is 4/8 kung kayang isimplify. Okay, we can simplify it because both of the numbers or both of the numerator and the denominator are divisible by 4. So we have 4 divided by 4. The answer is 1, and 8 divided by 4, the answer is 2. Therefore, the simplified form for the sum is 1/2. Another one. So we have here 5/6 minus 3/6. What will be the difference? So, kitang-kita naman natin na ang denominators nila ay pareho lang. So, we are just going to subtract the numerators. We have 5 minus 3. Copy the denominator, which is 6. Then, simplify your answer. 5 minus 3 is 2. Then, the denominator is 6. Both divisible by 2. So, 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. Therefore, our simplified form is 1/3. So, the difference is 2/6 or 1/3. Okay, so before we move on to the addition and subtraction of rational numbers with different denominators or the dissimilar fraction, I will give you this poem or short rhyme. So we have, if adding or subtracting is your aim, the bottom numbers must be the same. Change the bottom using multiply or divide, but the same to the top must be applied. And don't forget to simplify before it's time to say goodbye. Okay, so now we can move on to our next examples where we are going to add and subtract the similar fractions or rational numbers with different denominators. Okay, now I'll be giving you examples of addition and subtraction of the similar fractions or rational numbers with different denominators. For the first example, we have 1/2 plus 3/4, what will be the sum? So, dun sa rhyme natin kanina, if adding or subtracting is your aim, the bottom numbers must be the same. So, ibig sabihin ng bottom numbers dun ay yung denominators. So, dapat daw ang denominators natin ay magkapareho. So, if the denominators are different, you are going to get its LCD. So, LCD stands for the least common denominator. So, we can look for the LCD using also the LCM. So, we have here LCM or the LCD. So, we are going to look for the LCM of 2 and 4. Yung first LCM na magkakatulad sila, that will be our LCM and denominator. So, we have 2, 4, 6, and so on. Then we have 4, 8, 12. So, dito pa lang sa first 3 LCM nila, meron ng magkatulad. And what is that? So, the number 4. So, therefore, our LCD for this fractions is 4. So after getting the LCD, you are going to divide that LCD one by one to our denominators. And the quotient will be multiplied by the numerator. So we have 4 divided by 2, that is 2, multiplied by the numerator, which is 1. Then copy the operation, which is addition. 4 divided by 4, that is 1, multiplied by the numerator, which is 3. So, take note po ha, LCD divided by the denominators one by one, isa-isa. Then, multiply it by their numerators. So, simplify our answers. 2 times 1, that is 2. 1 times 3, that is 3. Then, copy the LCD 4 or our new denominator, which is 4. So, 2 plus 3, that is 5. Therefore, the sum of our given rational number is 5/4. Yes, so dapat pareho muna ang denominators bago tayo mag-add o mag-subtract ng rational numbers. Okay, so for the next example, we are going to get the difference of 1/2 and 1/6. So the bottom numbers must be the same, so we are going to get their LCD. So for 2 and 6, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 6, 12, and... So ano yung unang number sa LCM nila na magkapareho? So what is their LCM na pwede natin gamitin as LCD? Yes, very good. That is 6. Therefore, the LCD for 2 and 6 is 6. After getting the LCD, divide it by the denominators one by one and multiply it to our numerator. So 6 divided by 2, that is 3. Multiply by 1, which is our numerator. Copy the subtraction or the minus sign. 6 divided by 6, that is 1. Multiply by our numerator, which is 1. So, simplify. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. Copy 6. 3 minus 1, that is 2. Then, we have 6 as our denominator. So, what is its simplest form? So, both of the numbers are divisible by 2. So, 2 divided by 2, that is 1. And 6 divided by 2, that is 3. Therefore, the simplified form is 1/3. Okay, so sabayan niyo ako mag-solve. Kumuha kayo ng papel at saka ng ballpen. Sabayan niyo ako mag-add at mag-subtract ng rational number. Okay, so grade 7, sabayan niyo ako mag-solve. For our number 1, we have 7/12 plus 3/12. So what will be the sum of our rational numbers? So kung mapapansin ninyo, the denominators are already the same. So if the denominators are the same, yes, we are going to add the numerator and just copy the denominator. So we have 7 plus 3, copy the denominator, which is 12. Then, let's get its sum. So 7 plus 3, that is 10. Copy the denominator, which is 12. Then, look at our sum. Can we simplify it? Yes, we can simplify it because 10 and 12 are both divisible by 2. Very good. So, if we divide it by 2, 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. Therefore, our simplified form is 5/6. Okay, kuha nyo. Very good. Next, we have 9/11 minus 2/11. So, the denominators are already the same. So, we are just going to subtract the numerators. So, we have 9 minus 2. Copy the denominator, which is 11. 9 minus 2 is 7. Then, copy the denominator 11. So, we can simplify it because it is already prime. Therefore, our difference is 7/11. 7/11. Okay, 7/11. Okay, next one. 2/3 plus 5/8. 8. What is its sum? Yes, it is dissimilar fractions because their denominators are not the same. So we are going to get its LCD. So what will be the LCD of 3 and 8? So let's see. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, for 8. 8, 16, 24, 32. May magkapares na ba? Wala pa. So, i-continue natin si 3. 21, 24. Yes, meron ng magkaparehas. So, 24, that will be our LCD. So, LCD divided by the denominator. So, 24 divided by 3, the answer is 8. Then, multiply it by our numerator, which is 2. So, copy the operation plus or addition, then divide another denominator. LCD divided by denominator. 24 divided by 8, that is 3. Very good. Multiply it by the numerator, which is 5. Let's simplify. 8 times 2, that is 16. 3 times 5, that is 15. Then copy the denominator, which is 24. So, 16 plus 15. Yes, that is 31. So, 31 over 24. So, we can simplify this because 31 is already a prime number. Meaning, hindi na siya kayang i-divide sa kahit na anong number maliban sa 1 at sa kanyang sarili. So, that is addition and subtraction of rational numbers. So, sa susunod na lesson, we are going to multiply and divide rational numbers. So, see you again on our next video tutorial by Grade 7